Продолжаем. Ну что, поехали в город, надо спасать людей. Давай, погнали быстрее. Интересные, конечно, подробности мы узнали.
Hey, Resh. Can we go any faster?
Settle down, son. If you must keep your tongue busy, then use it to pray.
Would you tell me what the fuck is going on already?
Sigismund ordered an attack on the Jewish quarter. We need to get everyone out of there fast.
Bloody hell. I just got ailed up so nicely today.
Oh, that is just great. My mother's life is in the hands of a drunkard. Don't worry. We'll save your mother. And everyone else too. Don't forget that.
You seem to care an awful lot about these people, sir.
Are you surprised? It's all my fault. If they weren't helping me...
That droid of Sigismund, may his name be erased, would have found some other excuse to get rid of us.
Look, it's not that I don't feel sorry for you, but don't you think maybe we could make the horses go a little faster? At this pace, we won't make it there in a week.
Samuel, how... What was the story with your mother and Martin? Do you really want to talk about this right now? It may be the last chance we get. We could both be dead in a while. All right. But like I said, I never actually knew Martin. He once came to Kuttenberg and fell in love with my mother. But she is the daughter of a rabbi. Obviously, she could not marry a goy.
And tonight, you will see why.
If you want, Mummy will surely tell you more, if we can get there in time. What was he like? I mean, Martin. He was a good man.
Seriously, whip those fucking horses!
All right. Schnell! Schnell!
Ну, немножко поговорили, что-то узнали. Надеюсь, мы успеем все сделать.
What's the matter? Why are we stopping?
We will walk from here. We cannot drive right into those murderers' arms. But how do we get into the town then?
We will go through Sheol.
There are many abandoned mine shafts under the town. One of them ends here.
Won't it collapse on our heads?
We'll find out soon enough. Follow me.
Кстати, я же хотел
What a
сходить в
blessing
подземелье.
it is to have found the passageway.
Все равно получается.
We all would, lad.
Да потом карту
But
будет
it
взять.
has been decided as punishment for our
Killed our
many
savior.
sins.
What did you just say?
Nothing, I'm just blabbering.
I dare you to say that again. Loud and clear.
You know what, sir? Just ignore me and be glad I'm here. And you up front, pick it up, you quarterback. My horse is getting numb.
I heard something.
Что там такое уже?
So, do you hear anyone?
If they manage to get all the way here, it is all over.
No, I think... I must have just imagined it. Let's keep moving.
Давайте быстрее.
We should split up here. Me and the rabbi will go this way to the shul. We have to take the Torah and warn everyone. What about us? You keep going straight ahead and then to the left. You'll get right to the King Solomon Tavern. Gather up all the secret documents and wait for us.
Shouldn't someone come with you, just in case? How about Kubienka here? Henry and I can handle it.
Well, if you insist.
Was that all the contempt you could muster up?
Well, good luck. We'll see you up there.
This way, Henry.
Интересно.
Hopefully
надеюсь,
we'll
они
find it
предатели.
quickly. I left a stack of my papers in the tavern. And if they fall into Sigismund's hands, people in other towns will die too.
How can a few pieces of parchment be that important? And what do they contain, anyway?
Nothing very pleasant for the most part. Who hates who? Who could be blackmailed with what? Who's hiding where and why? In short, nothing I can afford to lose. Hopefully everything will be all right at the tavern. My stash is locked away, and Samuel's friends are guarding the place. But who knows what the situation is like in the streets now?
Are you afraid?
Me? Do you have any idea how many times I've had to run from a burning town or deal with a hired assassin?
More than once, I reckon.
A lot more, I can tell you. But I admit, I was afraid every single time.
Что, пошли? Не знаем, успели мы...
Damn it!
What's the matter?
The door leading up to the tavern is open. Samuel's men wouldn't have left it like this. Somebody else must have got in.
I think there's someone walking up there.
Go and check it out. If they took anything down here, they mustn't get out alive. I'll gather up my things in the meantime. I'll meet you outside the tavern.
Погнали помогать тогда, я вижу, там бойня, наверное, идет. Да. Обычных убийц посылать. Еще. Не понял прикола. А, наверху, наверное.
You want to try me?
То есть все. Так, давай посмотрим, что они вообще украли. Есть у них эти бумаги или нет. И самому интересно на них посмотреть. Как-то странно, вроде бы, знаешь, типа король, а посылает каких-то убийц непонятных. Это как получается? Блин, не знаю, ну может что-нибудь еще интересное я тут не видел. Что все это так странно. Какие-то бумаги. Я жалко пацана. Что взяли, все порешили. Там, я так понял, бумаг тут нету никаких. Их вообще мало. Как это 4 человека со всеми разобрались. Очки. Заберем эту книгу. Ну этот сундук я-то не открою, наверное. Нифига себе. Блин, почти получилось.
Bloody hell.
Ай-яй-яй, а давай еще попробуем.
Damnation.
Блин. Мне просто интересно, что в этом сундуке все-таки. Не понял. Что за дела такие? Блин. Так, давай что-нибудь выпьем. Да ну нафиг, почти получилось же, аля. Сейчас еще попробуем. Да ну нафиг. Давай сейчас попробуем. Ну, если не откроем, пойдем. Да ну нафиг. Давай.
Bloody hell.
Фигня, короче. Не получится у меня. Так, а если какие-нибудь навыки улучшить? Блин, столько всего, кстати, прокачать нужно, если честно, это жесть. Нифига себе, вот это умение, оно очень хорошее, кстати. 4-го качества, самого последнего, то значит, если я перекую этот меч, он будет еще лучше. Офигеть. Хорошо. Ладно, потом еще посмотрим эти навыки, в принципе. Последний раз попробуем это сделать. О, отлично. Ничего тут полезного такого нету. Еду возьмем, Барбоскина будет. Далее отсюда. Тут еще и не осмотрел.
Baruch Hashem, Henry. You're all right.
Sam, you're back already? How does it look outside?
A few of the cutthroats got in over the walls, but we dealt with them. But there are more outside the gate.
4 of them were here in the tavern too.
Fortunately, they didn't take anything important. But your friends paid for it with their lives.
What?
I'm so sorry. If it's any consolation, Henry here has already taken care of those cutthroats.
But they didn't look like they just came to the tavern by chance. Eric must have sent them. What about your mother? Is she all right?
She is, thank God. I told her to get ready, and we would come for her right away.
I'm really sorry about your friends. We got here too late.
There was nothing you could do. Ben Navis Hamardes. This Eric is really pissing me off. I've never laid eyes on him, yet I cannot wait to wring his neck.
Well, there'll be plenty of time for that later. We have to go now.
I'm sure Mama is waiting for us. We have to take her to the shul.
You go ahead. I'll lock the tavern and block the secret passageway so no one else can get in.
But sir, if any more of them come here...
I can take care of myself. Now go. God be with you.
Вот это уже интересно, что он там записывает. Ну, что он хочет завалить вход. Но какой-то он немножко иногда мутный.
I have to help him.
Bring my hero.
что за дела, не понял. Тут не пройти туда.
Come on,
Тут
Henry.
сел.
Bring Mark.
Я понял это. Все двери не открываются.
Holy Himmel! What's the matter? Where's Sam?
Don't worry, ma'am. He sent me to take you to him.
Mein Gott! What happened to him?
Nothing. He's out on the street helping the wounded. Let's go now. We're out of time.
Wait! Who are you anyway?
My name is Henry. I'm, Do you remember Martin, the blacksmith?
Of course I do.
I'm his... son.
Was sagst du?
Sam told me that...
Watch out! More are coming! Run to the back, it might be safer there.
What's going on?
Sam! Are you alright?
I'm fine, but we will talk when you are safe. Now run!
We have to get to the synagogue. But how?
Through the backyards! Follow me!
Так, давай быстрее отсюда убегать, потому что их слишком много стало.
Watch out!
Блин, наверху надо убить. Так, надо достать арбалет.
They're shooting at us! From the ramparts! Get rid of them!
Ай, перезаряжай быстрее. А ты что?
We have to keep going!
Веселый какой.
Through the yards!
Так, надо помочь, надо помочь.
Горный бензоине! Es ist vorbei.
Ух, повезло, спас двоих.
Give me a moment.
I don't know who you are.
Бегайте. Ух, повезло, что удалось спасти.
We cannot get past the wagon. We have to go this way. Through the house.
And that's it! What are you looking at? The place is clear. Come inside.
Да все.
Mommy, are you all right?
I'm fine. But what about you, mein Kind?
I'm still alive. We can talk later. Now, we have to go.
What the hell?
What is it, fuckers? Rather slaughter women and the defenseless?
Let's go! What's going on up there?
Go inside. Quick. To the fucking task.
I've never been so glad to see you two.
In need of a helping hand, are you?
No, I just don't want to die here alone.
Nice.
There they are. Well, now we're really fucked.
We mustn't get inside. We have to hold them back. For how long, though? As long as we need to.
Отличненько, подеремся.
Let me through, damn it! I'll do it myself! Nice struggle! Kill her! Verrecken! Destroy her! Hell is waiting! It's over!
You stuck.
Hell, it's ready to hand him! Don't kill him! Come here! I know he's fucking sorry!
Get the shade!
This is for... fucking sorry! Bring him back!
Come on! Everyone's inside! Henry, come on! Let's go! Gott mogen mir. Let's go. It's this way.
Damn. That was a close shave. I reckon I should go to Samuel's mother and talk to her about Martin. I won't get another chance.
Да, надо переговорить, кстати. Блин, козлы, конечно, если честно. Столько народа перебили, а мирного. Конечно, тоже нормально справились. Не, слушай, нормально тут народу выбрался. Ну хорошо, хоть тот.
Pull it will, but it will not be fast.
Are you alright?
I'm fine, lad. I thank you for everything.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Mein Gott, boy. Have you not helped us enough already? Now we have to manage on our own.
I know this might not be the best time, but... do you think we could talk about Martin?
Right now? Well, all right then. How is Martin actually?
He died. It's only been a few months.
Oh,
Sigismund burned down my village. Pa went to help Ma and... well, they both died there.
I am sorry to hear that, lad. But that is the Martin I knew. He always put others first. At least you survived. That would make Martin happy.
I'm sorry I don't have better news to give you.
Do not worry about it. I am just sad he died before he could meet Samuel.
Is everything all right?
Yes, do not worry. We were just talking about Martin.
How did you meet Martin, if I may ask?
It was such a long time ago. He wanted to open a blacksmith shop in town, but there was no place among your people, so he tried his luck in our quarter.
And that's where he met you?
The rabbi gathered the good men so they could decide whether we wanted to have a goy blacksmith. And Martin wouldn't stop looking at me all night. Then it went schlag auf schlag.
So what happened that made Martin leave you?
My Martin would never leave me. My father found out we were seeing each other and did his best to drive him away. To marry a goy is isur deoraisa, forbidden. But Martin would not give in, and we kept seeing each other, until one day, I was ubore.
That means pregnant.
Yes. My father knew that if word got out, he would not be able to avoid the shame. So he did not miss a beat and took me out of town in secret. I did not even have time to tell Martin the news. I was gone for almost 4 years. In the meantime, my father told everyone that he had married me off. But my husband died. And he only let me come back when he was sure people had accepted it.
Did Martin not go looking for you when you suddenly disappeared?
People said he did go looking for me, even as far as Colin. But he did not find out anything at all.
If only he had gone all the way to Prague.
Even if he went to the very edge of the world, it would not have been enough. Father would have hidden me somewhere else.
And did you ever go looking for Martin?
I asked around, but no one remembered anything. Or they chose not to. That was probably my father's doing too. And I could not just leave and go looking for him around the world. I had to take care of Samuel. That was the most important thing.
And what about you? Did you ever find another man after that?
No. My father called me a widow. So I stayed a widow.
And he didn't try to find anyone else for you?
You know he did, but it never worked out. I made sure of that.
All right. That's about it.
Before you go, tell me, what was Martin like as a father?
Well, he was strict with me, but not too much. Especially in the forge, he worked me hard. I dream about him quite often. About that last day and what he said to me while we were forging a sword together. He said a life of adventure can be over before it begins. And that blacksmithing might be a dull job, but I keep my head on my neck.
He was absolutely right.
Well, look at me now.
You saved all our lives. Martin would be proud of you. He raised you well.
I'm sorry to keep you this long, but... well, I never thought I'd have a brother, even if not related by blood.
Well, I did not expect that either. And thank you, my almost brother. If it was not for you, I do not know how today would have ended. What are your plans now?
I'll go back to the Devil's Den. To Zizka and the others. We need to figure out what to do next.
I will see you there then. But first, I have to escort everyone to Colleen. I do not want anything to happen to them on the way.
Everything should be all right now.
Take care of yourselves, dear brother. I will see you this time tomorrow at the Devil's Den.
Have a safe journey.
Sei gesund.
Ну что будем сейчас сделать? Поговорить с Жишкой. Так, а я могу дополнительные задания какие-нибудь выполнять или нет? Вот это интересно. Ну да, дополнительные задания есть. Капец, конечно. Туда я не могу вернуться. Так, а с кем тут еще можно поговорить?
Return, O Lord. How long should thou be wrathful? Have compassion for thy servants. Fill us with the mercy every morning, that we may rejoice and be glad all our days.
Наверное, уже не с кем разговаривать.
You managed to get the documents. What's next for you? Will you go to Jobst, or come with us to the Devil's Den?
I've been thinking about it, and the time for spying is over. There's no one to convince, no one to break, no one to blackmail.
So what then? You going home?
Not yet. Actually, I'll escort these people first. I feel responsible for what happened, and maybe I can at least make up for it a little bit.
But we still have a lot of work to do. We could surely use a spy master.
A spy master is of no use without his network. Only a few of my people are still here, and I wouldn't bet my life on any of them.
Well, that doesn't matter. Maybe you could be useful in other ways.
No, Henry, I played and I lost. Now it's up to the rest of you.
All right. Have it your way. Have a safe journey, Sir John of Liechtenstein. God be with you.
And with you, Henry of Skalitz. Take care.
We survived. For a while there, I thought we were gonna die.
Many have died, indeed. It is a hard trial to go through. So many lives lost, the shul in flames.
I'm so sorry. There was nothing more we could do.
You are right. It was too late. How happy I would be if we could get everyone out. But what is done is done.
What will you do now?
Now we must find help in some other community of believers. We will try our luck in Colin. Many of us have relatives there.
Do you think you'll be pursued?
Well, the mercenaries might follow us, but hopefully it will not come to that. Chas v'sholem. We will split up into smaller groups, so we don't attract much attention until we get farther away from the town. Besides, who would chase us when we have nothing? We left everything behind in the town.
Sarah told me you drove Martin the blacksmith out of town. Why would you do that?
I had my reasons.
But if you hadn't done it, he might still be alive.
Perhaps. But what about you? If he had not raised you, would you be here today helping us?
No. Probably not. Who knows what my mother would have done without him. God be with you, Rabbi.
Sei gesinnt, and please watch over Samuel.
Все понятно, короче.
We'll be on our way soon.
Ладно, уходим отсюда. Вот, не знаю, но пока что дальше, наверное, по сюжету не пойду. Еще что-нибудь выполнить. Кстати, мне интересно, где Катерина вообще? Есть тут ее дополнительное задание или нету? Да я давно что-то не видел. Так. В чем прикол?
Nice and slow. Whoa!
You remember that girl who fixed a rope between the town hall and the tavern and then walked across it?
God bless you, kidder. I don't have time now.
I reckon I could do that.
Come to the Black
I like
Horse
that
this evening.
dancing bear better.
It could hardly keep
God
up
bless
with
you,
the
kidder.
paper.
I don't have
And it
time
left
now.
half the square
Careful,
covered in
come to the
shit.
Black Horse.
No different from you when you get drunk at a dance.
Well, you're a saint, right?
Блин, ну как-то они немножко, знаешь, не продуманы, если честно. И никто не ищет. Тот квартал я, наверное, уже не попаду. Ну да. Так что получается, если я сейчас начну ковку, я могу сделать еще круче меч. Надо будет попробовать, кстати, потом.
А?
Так, а что там по времени? Так, что мне нужно купить? Сейчас посмотрим. Сталь, длинный меч раз. Блин, у меня же нету его. Не, есть вроде бы. Так, еще можно меч по Валентина приковать. Что тут нужно?
Good day to you. What would you like? I'll have a look at the wares. Thank you, sir. And come again. We're open. Fresh goods.
Wonderful day for a wonderful purchase. I'm glad you found what... you were looking for, sir.
Блин, короче, понятно. Не смогу я сделать этот меч никак. Я же его уже переколол. Пошли попробуем тогда сделать меч Валентина идеальным.
It looks like someone comes here to pray. It reminds me of the Valdensians.
Пойдем отсюда. Так, Барбоскин, да, есть, да.
Here, Mutt.
Две пуши.
God bless you, sir.
Но этот уже никак не сделаю. Это плохо, это очень плохо. Давай попробуем туда.
Burning it.
My respects. You silly doggy.
Looks like it's almost done.
Да я не вижу, если честно, новый уровень. 4.
I need to sharpen this. That's more like it.
Ну, видишь, они одинаковые. Почему только Zalman. В навыках немножко все было по-другому. Ну вот ремесло, допустим, да. Вот секрет Мартина. Странно как-то. У меня до сих пор 3-го качества. Хотя сковал вроде бы и очень хорошо. Ну ладно, пусть будет так тогда. Какие задания тогда мне нравятся? По всему городу. Вроде бы нравится. Только шмотки постирать и умыться. Желательно, конечно.
Nice and slow.
Fine wares here. Quality merchandise.
Fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your pick.
Как-то лучше. Ладно, пойдем собирать задание. Сюда надо будет сходить. Потом в корчме.
May God give you health, sir.
You silly doggy.
Давайте разговаривать будем.
I'm here to...
Well, it's about time. Put it somewhere inside.
There must be some mistake. I'm not delivering anything.
What do you want, then?
The innkeeper sent me. He said you're looking to hire someone.
He's not wrong. I was afraid nobody would turn up. Who might you be?
Henry of Scallis.
I'm Betty. I run the place.
I'm guessing business isn't great.
Everyone has to start somewhere. Once I've got the place in good nick and up and running, it'll be the best establishment in the city. I need you to bring some things from Grund. And while you're there, find my wagon in Martsek and bring him back as well. He went there before you and he hasn't come back yet.
What do you want me to bring back?
You know, a bit of this and a bit of that.
You're not telling me much.
Curiosity killed the cat.
And what if I told you to forget it?
You wanted a job, didn't you? I promise you won't regret it and you'll enjoy the journey.
Well, I need to know, otherwise I'm not going anywhere.
You're a bit strict, eh? But what choice do I have? There's some girls who are going to work for me waiting in Grund. And your job is to go and collect them and bring them here. Satisfied?
Absolutely. It's a deal. I'll go to Grund for the wagon and its driver.
I'd handle him with care if I were you. He's a bit of a crackpot and he scares easily. He used to steal for a living, and now he's afraid of his own shadow. You have to handle him with care. Take care now.
Интересно.
It happens.
Выполним это задание.
Just watch where you're
Дальше
going
идем
next time.
Такое.
Sit and stay.
Ничего, пропустил. Там тушить, я так понимаю, не собирается, да? Ты меня, конечно, начал задание выполнять дополнительно. Точно веселье сказать. Я тут во втором драться не буду, если что.
I'll have a beer. If you're gonna yell at each other.
Lord be with you.
So what kind of work do you have for me?
A job worthy of your skills. But first, just a little test to see that you're not as dim-witted as that arsehole Goatskin. What is Wycliffe's first thesis?
Poverty and modesty are the sole and true virtues in a Christian's life. Even the church is supposed to be poor.
Nicely put, but wrong. Second question. Which estate has the greatest reformatory potential?
The church?
I asked who should start the reform, not who should be reformed. A reformation is the last thing the church would want. The answer is the common people.
I knew right away that the people who meet here in the hole are a different bunch.
You thought we were just paupers who couldn't count to 5, didn't you? But now let's see who's the pauper. Last question. Who is the rightful king of Bohemia?
Wenceslas. There's no doubt about it.
Indeed. All right. Now let's talk about the job. Maybe this will disappoint you a little, but it concerns Wenceslas's brother. It's he who will secure your place in our humble company.
From what you've said, I gather you're not spying for Sigismund. It's rather the other way around, huh?
We call ourselves the Guild. We profess the ideals of equality and brotherhood. Our only law is the Holy Bible. Worldly justice is as fickle as a common whore, yielding to those who are in power.
Justice for me or the gallows. Aren't you afraid to end up there?
Friend, one must be willing to suffer for the truth. Sigismund is a usurper. and the church and the magistrates are but a lowly horse spreading her legs for Sigismund. As long as we go against Sigismund and honour the scripture, our souls remain pure.
What if I go and tell the bailiff you're calling him a whore? Just out of courtesy, you know?
Go ahead. Perhaps you are one of the lucky ones who are not harmed by Sigismund's presence in Bohemia. Maybe you don't mind selling a piece of your conscience by ratting us out. As for me, I will go to the town hall with my head held high. But you?
Yeah, don't worry. I was just teasing you. I think the same of Sigismund. Tell me about your operation here.
We are who we are, and we do what we do. Like the early church of Jesus' apostles, in unity and fidelity to his words. I'm in charge. I plan all our missions. Goliath is the muscle. Knuckles, well, he mostly complains. But he also knows his way around locks. But we're all equal. We share the profits equally, but we don't do it for the wealth. We want to drive Sigismund out of this town.
Filthy vermin.
How can I join you?
You want to join us already? I don't have to talk you into it. That's great. We're not particular about formalities. Let's just have a beer, and then you're one of us.
Here's to the guild.
To the guild!
There. It looks better already.
That reminds me. I'd like to throw a feast for the poor. The bigger the better.
Didn't you say you were just ordinary people with no money?
We are. And this is where Sigismund comes in. Because he's going to pay for the feast out of his own pocket.
That was a good one. How are you going to make that happen?
Me? No. You'll make it all happen. Listen carefully. Sigismund seized land down in the valley near Pach and built his personal warehouse on it, right under our noses as a provocation. There he stores fancy foods and gifts for his commanders. And for that red-bearded gob of his. Sausages, smoked meats, foreign spices, and more. Fancy delicacies from Italy, Hungary, Slavonia, and all the other shitholes where he owns land. While we're eating porridge and cabbage all the time. You will steal all the food you can carry from that warehouse. And as a nice token, you will leave there... Let's see... What would you leave there?
That cabbage you said you were eating all the time?
Brilliant! Get at least one head from the greengrocer and leave it there for Sigismund. Let him eat for once what we have in our bowls almost every day. But I'm warning you right now, no violence. Don't even think about slitting anyone's throat in that warehouse. The job isn't to punish some poor sod on guard duty. Is that clear?
Got it. What should I do with the stolen food?
You'll give it to the beggars. Let them feast like kings for once. It's not hard to find poor people in the town. Just go to the gates or churches, and you'll surely come across some. There are also tents full of them in Minor Street, Church Street or Cobbler Street. When you're done, come and see me, and we'll figure out what to do next.
Sigismund will be fucking livid he can't enjoy his fine sausages. Can I expect any help from you?
If you need some tools, stop by Knuckles. That's all I can help you with.
All right. I'll head out.
Good luck. Take care for now. What's that?
Длинный разговор, конечно, красота. Что еще тут говорить?
Good day to you.
What would you say to another fight?
Why not? At least I'll stretch these old bones. Farewell.
Не, ребята, не хочу драться. Это не для меня. Так, подожди, кое-что хочу посмотреть вообще.
Good day.
You got a moment, lad?
What would you like?
I don't want to yell. Come closer. You're new here, aren't you? Has Chenyek talked the head off you already?
We spoke.
I'll give you some good advice to start with. Don't listen to his bollocks about a fairer society and the honourable struggle for a better tomorrow. It's just bullshit to mess with newcomers like you. By the way, they call me Knuckles.
It sounded pretty convincing to me.
Aye. Chenyek can sweet-talk people like no other. I mean, Chenyek talks about sharing stuff fairly and how we don't do it for the money. But you know what? It's horseshit. It's every man for himself down here, even if they say otherwise. And Chenyek just gives it such a nice polish.
Are you saying he lied to me?
More like, he didn't tell you the whole truth. I heard from friends that Sigismund has a bottle of very fine wine somewhere in his warehouse. The kind of wine that you don't often see in these parts. I have a buyer for it. So if you bring it to me, I'll give you half the coin he's paying for it.
That sounds reasonable. What do you know about the wine?
I knew we'd get along. The wine is in a warehouse somewhere. If you find it and bring it to me, I'll give you a better price for it than any merchant in the town. So think about it. The buyer I got is particularly interested in this bottle.
I'll look for it. Chenyek said you could give me some gear too.
All that talk about equality, brotherhood. But when it comes to lockpicks, I'm supposed to give you stuff from my own stash. Here's something you might find useful.
Thank you.
Ну, интересно, еще для одного получается немножко выпустить. Что, где дальше задание? Ну, это мы видели. Это задание чайника. Вот сюда нам надо. Я так понял, наверное, там Катерина будет. Дополнительным заданием. Что давно мы что-то ее не видели. Думал, она жишкой будет все время. Куда попасть вообще? Опачки. Что это за вход такой интересный, скрытый? А вот это то подземелье, кстати, которое надо по карте искать. Ну, мы сюда еще сходим.
You said you needed some help with something. What's going on?
Something's happened. Oh, a real mess. And I need help from someone reliable.
What is it?
When I was fishing around for information about Liechtenstein, I cast the net a bit too wide. And one of the servant girls I questioned was just found dead.
You think she was killed because of you?
I don't know. If I did, I wouldn't be asking you for help.
I'll help you. Tell me all about it. Who was this dead girl?
Her name was Alice. She was an ordinary, pretty girl. She worked as a maid. I heard they found her all hacked up, tossed somewhere by the town wall. Oh, folk in town are saying it was absolute slaughter. They took the body to the morgue by the St. Peter and St. Paul cemetery.
I'll go take a look at her. See if I can find anything.
I think that would be for the best. Though, I don't think it'll be a very pretty sight. You can ask the gravedigger for details. He'll know the most.
Do you think there could be something bigger behind the murder?
I don't know. Maybe she just got caught up in something. But it's strange. Why would someone do her like that? That's the kind of thing you do when you want to send someone a message.
When did you last see the girl?
Around a week ago.
And did you notice anything suspicious about her?
Not at all. She was always cheerful, lively. She was looking forward to a dance. Though I'm afraid she won't be dancing ever again.
Мы же этого пацана Лихтенштейна или как-то его Яна этого нашли же. То зачем она рискает вообще? Плохой шпион ты, Катерина, плохой.
What was Alice trying to find out for you?
She always brought me the freshest gossip overheard from her master. And lately, what the other maids in town were saying.
And did you learn anything important from her? Something someone would kill her for?
That's the thing. All she brought me was gossip. Who was cheating on who wasn't going to confession, those sorts of things. So you'll have to figure out the rest for yourself.
What about your other girls? Are they alright?
Yes, fortunately. I'm careful enough to keep them pretty much in the dark about my plans. That's why Alice's death shocked me so much.
What are you gonna do next?
I'd like to ask the others if they noticed anything suspicious. If someone is following them and the like, but...
But you don't want to scare them.
I'm scared myself. For them. Maybe nobody knows about them yet. If someone was to follow me, I could give them away. And I can't risk that. I don't want anyone else to die because of me.
What if I go and see them?
They don't know you, Henry. You'd only scare them. I'll figure something out. In the meantime, find out everything you can about Alice.
I know everything I need.
Good. Go to that graveyard, talk to the gravedigger, and take a look at that poor girl's body. In the meantime, I'll try to find out more. Then we'll put it all together, and I'll be damned if we can't come up with something.
Хорошо, плюс еще одно задание.
I'm sorry.
Это будет нормально, починить, кстати, этот. Хорошо.
What would you like, sir?
Она не умеет этого делать, она умеет только торговать. Сейчас.
The finest wares, quality, strong, well-made cuts.
It happens. Which way you're going next time?
Please.
For a wonderful
Включил стоял партнер. Что это? Да, это
Come and take your pick. You were.
Тут что у нас? Ничего. Где-то похоже, тут был, нет? Просто если честно не помню. А, он на другой вообще улице.
Kommt, Leute! Kommt!
Tag, mein Herr. Schön, dich zu sehen. Grüß Gott, was brauchst du?
This could use some repairs.
Vielen Dank. Es war mir eine
Ja,
Freude.
зашел.
Wie geht's, mein Freund?
What do you have for sale?
Ничего интересного нет.
I hope to find what you're looking for next time.
Так, подожди-ка, у него доспехи есть или нету?
What do you have for sale?
Wie schade, mein Herr.
Starting to worry that something happened. Greetings to you. How can I help?
I need something repaired.
Great! Happy to be of service. Take care.
A fine day.
Так, пойдем дальше задание забирать. Сколько тут еще осталось? Вот 2 задания заберем. Ну, точнее 3. О, даже 4. Туда заканчивается игру.
Some fine wares.
I'm all done.
I'm sorry.
Fresh cottage cheese. Smoked goat cheese.
Интересно, тут поздно. Что за фигня такая?
Good day to you. What brings you here?
Are you in charge of the construction of St. Barbara's? I hear you sent for a blacksmith. Well, here I am. My name is Henry.
Johann Parler is my name, from the Parler Building Works. I think that name should ring some bells.
I'm truly pleased to meet you, sir. So, what do you need? Nails? Carpenter's axes?
Close, but not quite. I need something, let's say, a bit more delicate.
More delicate, you say? And what exactly does that mean?
Oh, there's nothing to fear. Everything will be quite above board. If we are careful. You've never heard of my father, Peter?
I can't say as I have.
He had a divine gift, but he didn't get the chance to see all of his wonderful buildings completed. That task fell upon my shoulders.
Well, that's very nice and all, but I don't have all day here. What do you want me to do?
Construction work is going slower than I'd hoped. Nevertheless, I'm still thinking ahead. Therefore, I'd like to conceal a protective talisman among the roof beams of the cathedral.
Why is that a problem?
Talismans don't grow on trees. I know of 3 here in town, but they're not for sale.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
The first is the horseshoe hanging above the door of the tailors at the horse market. They say he once got lost in a snowstorm, and St. Martin himself found him and brought him by horse to the town. He gave him a horseshoe as a reminder.
My word. That tailor was damn lucky.
Don't speak, just listen. The next talisman is a commemorative coin set into the cellar wall above the tavern across from the town hall. And the third is a nail somewhere in the beams of the potter's house in the Czech quarter. They say he brought it from Sedlet Monastery years ago. I want you to get all 3, smelt them down, and forge an axe out of them that I can use to protect St. Barbara's. Putting a carpenter's axe in the truss work is an old tradition.
And no one will know it's made out of a horseshoe and a coin. All right, I'll do it. If the pay is good.
It'll be more than good, have no fear. But don't come to see me before it's done. The less we're seen together, the better. Until we meet again.
Опять воровать надо что-то.
Excuse me.
Подожди-ка, я хочу обратно сходить на спик вечерницу.
The Lord be with you.
Best wares on the market. Don't be shy. Come closer and take a look.
Greetings. I'll be with you. God bless you, sir.
This could use some repairs.
Excellent. What will it be, sir?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Same to you.
А, кстати, тут еще броник есть. Так, подожди, скорость прошу.
Willkommen, mein Freund. Ich bin gleich bei dir. Grüß dich. Was wünschst du?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Блин, я не помню, какой у меня банцент. Такой же?
Wie schade, Mann.
What are you doing here, Goodman?
What does it look like? I'm handing out wine from my vineyard.
You're giving it away for free?
My vineyard is new, and the folks in this town are damn stubborn. So I figured I'd pour a cask or two into them, and maybe they'd get a taste for it. What about your good self? Would you like to try it?
Free wine? I'd be a fool to say no to that.
My thoughts exactly, Goodman. Here you are, to your health. I'm curious what you'll think of it.
Are you sure that's wine you poured me? This tastes like... Well, how should I say it?
Forgive me, Goodman, but say no more. In vino veritas, and the truth in my wine is that I'm a fool, an idiot whose wife is cuckolding him, whose children can't stand him, and even the dog pisses in his boots every morning. And my wine tastes like dog piss as well. I never should have bought that damned vineyard. If it wasn't for those fucking monks selling their wine everywhere they can, I might have a chance. Not like this.
Is there anything I could do to help you?
With the dog pissing in my boots? Well, I'm not sure. I tried sticking his snout in it, putting pepper in my boots, and nothing worked. Piss in my boots again the next morning.
I meant your business troubles.
Oh, I see. Maybe you could. If you're not from around here, that is.
No, I'm not.
Allow me to introduce myself. Caspar Rudolph, vineyard owner and a not very successful wine seller.
I'm Henry.
Maybe you could help me, Henry. I'm looking for someone who's not well known in Kuttenberg. Someone who can pretend to be someone else, if you know what I mean.
Sure, why not? If all you need is someone folk won't recognize.
The monks in Setlet's monastery make excellent wine. They call it the monastery secret. People can't get enough of it, and I can't figure out what their secret is. But I intend to find out.
Right. I understand what you want from me. But if it's a secret, it won't be easy.
No, it won't. But don't worry. I have a plan. The custodian of the monastery vineyard has a relative in town, an innkeeper called Havel. And this Havel is a real know-it-all when it comes to wine. He really likes to boast about it. If you were to pose as a sommelier who's just come back from abroad, I'm sure he'd be happy to talk to you, and maybe he'll reveal something.
You want me to be smellier? I don't see how that could make a good impression on him.
Not smellier, sommelier. It's a wine expert. Just act intelligent and use some foreign words. It'll be easy. I have some books about wine at home. Maybe you could read through them. You do know how to read, right? Havel's a bit thick anyway, so it won't be hard to impress him.
I'll get right on it then.
Excellent. And don't forget, making an impression is the main thing. You look like you can handle it. Good luck. Take care, friend. A sweet red, a sparkling white, a taste that will caress your...
Да. Подожди-ка, где твой дом находится, чтобы мне эти книги забрать?
I wanted to ask about that business with the monastery secret.
Of course. What would you like to know?
The book might come in handy. Can I borrow it?
When I said I have it, that wasn't, entirely accurate.
What's the truth, then?
The book belongs to me, but I lent it to someone, and she hasn't given it back yet. Miss Adleta Manlika should have it. I lent it to her during our... let's call it our friendship, which has come to an end.
Didn't you say you're married?
What has that to do with anything?
Oh, I'm sure your wife wouldn't mind if you asked an old girlfriend to return a book you lent her.
Oh dear. Adleta used to have rather more friends than might be expected of a respectable young woman. But her family's patience ran out, so they arranged her marriage and put an end to her dalliances. Since then, Adleta has been confined to her room and guarded like the crown jewels.
And you want me to break in?
Well, yes. Master Swordsmith Manlicha has a house in Lethlilska Street. Adleta is either locked in her room or walks in the gardens behind the Italian court, where she is guarded by her brother. The Manlichas don't want any more problems.
It doesn't matter. I'll find a way to get the book back.
Great! Any more questions?
I'll be going then.
All right. Good luck. Take care.
At your service, sir. Go! God! Go!
Right, listen to what I have to say. Only a blind man can't see it. Sigismund is 1,000 times better than Wenceslas ever was. I hear he settled in Gutenberg.
Was wünschst du, mein Freund?
What's new around here?
And I don't know if you heard, but the forest beyond Old Kutna was on fire.
No, I didn't. I'm not from round here.
We were lucky it rained that day, or the whole forest would have gone up in flames. And with the town being so close, it could have been even worse. Und das ist alles, Junge.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper.
You're new here, right? Can I'll be with you.
Was there something you wanted?
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. What's your name, pal?
Henry.
Kvietoslav. Pleased to meet you. Well, Henry, you can't read and write by any chance?
I can.
Brilliant. You're just the man I've been waiting for.
Really? What do you need?
Someone trustworthy who could help me write this business letter.
And you were just waiting in case one happened to walk past? Isn't there a scribe in Kuttenberg?
Of course there is. It's just that I don't trust the bugger. And his assistant, even worse. While you strike me as a trustworthy fella. What's more, I can tell at first glance you ain't local, so my trade secrets are of no use to you.
So you want me to write a letter for you and keep it hush-hush?
I couldn't have put it better myself.
What kind of letter is it, exactly?
Like I said, it's an important business letter. There's some matter I need to settle with this Kuttenberg burger.
Are you offering him something?
Aye. You could say that, actually. It's kind of like a business offer.
What do I get for writing it?
A whole heap of coin, pal. It's really important for me. I don't mind giving you a groschen for every word.
Really? How long will the letter be?
Very long. There's a lot I need to say.
All right. I'm certain we can work something out.
Brilliant. But before we get started, could you take a look at this? Just to test you.
What's this supposed to be?
I was given this here parchment by one wandering student. He said it's a love poem.
How many miles you've wandered at such a grueling pace? Rest your feet, dear maiden. Sit here upon my face. That sounds more like bawdy verse than a love letter.
Is that what it says? Bugger. You know what? You can keep it. But it's clear you can read, so let's get down to work.
Where are we going to write the letter? I can see neither parchment nor an inkwell here.
Oh no, we can't write it here. Too many curious ears round here.
Well then...
You have to go to Kuttenberg, in the northern part of town, known as the Miners' District. I have my office. Enter the city by that gate. Keep going straight until you pass the town hall. Keep the markets on your right. Go as far as the city wall, and there it is. The building may look a bit run down from outside, but don't worry about that. Go in, and my business partners will be waiting for you there.
Right, so I go to the city, and in the Miners' District, I find your office. Well, they'll dictate the letter to me and pay me.
That's right. There's one more thing, though. Tell them two in the office that justice is worth more than silver, so they know it's me what sent you.
You have a password? Why?
You know, when coin's at stake, you can't trust anyone. But that's enough chit-chat. Off you go, don't keep them waiting. And welcome to the world of Kuttenberg businessmen. God be with you, good sir.
Так, все, последнее задание забираем. И уходим отдыхать.
Cha! Quick! Cha!
God bless you, kidder. I don't have time now. But come to the Black Horse this evening. God bless you. Now's not a good time. Let's get together this evening at the Black Horse.
Ладно, потом скажу. Всем спасибо за просмотр.